Hey guys, what's up? It's me, NerdBlaster234 here, and today I'm gonna be talking to you guys about overclocking your graphics card. So what you're gonna first want to do is either download MSI Afterburner or Precision X from EVGA. It doesn't matter whichever one you prefer. I prefer MSI Afterburner, but you could use EVGA right here. If you guys would want to overclock your graphics cards, this is what you would probably want to use is MSI Afterburner. It's probably the best one. So as you can see, I have got mine overclocked, my GTX 960 superclocked to 135 megahertz more than stock. Well, and plus the boost clock from the superclocked version. Since it's superclocked, it's already overclocked somewhat, so you can squeeze some more performance out of it, which I did. And I got about 10 to 15 to 20 frames per second increase in some games, and then other games it wasn't that much different, but there was definitely an increase in performance. So if you guys want to take full advantage of your computer's gaming possibilities, you need to overclock your graphics card. But anyway, so as you can see, I've got the power limit up. And this is the first thing you want to do before you change your memory or core clock. You want to prioritize your temperature, ramp them all the way to max because the fans will not let them get to 95 degrees. But and then you want to make sure they're linked. I wouldn't mess with voltage. I mean, you can if you're experienced, but I'm not that experienced, so I'm not going to do that in this video. But your core clock, you want to, in order to test your core clock, you want to either be playing a game constant, like have it constantly running on another screen or something, or in the background, because it will still have that effect on it. And plus, you want to either have Valley Benchmark as well. That helps a lot, just to have it, you run it, make sure everything's stable, and then you can maybe ramp the core clock and the memory clock up some more, and then you can, if it crashes, you can just ramp it down a little bit. So yeah, and also when you're when you want to revert your clocks and stuff, just press reset. Don't try to do what I did. I just put these back down to normal and then pressed apply, and it was locking me at 48 FPS on everything that I played. So don't do like me. It just happens to be a little glitch in the system. But whenever you want to revert anything, just press a little reset button down here. But if you guys also want the maximum performance, you're going to want to turn on this fan here. This allows your fan curve. Here, let me just show you this. This is the fan curve right here. It has temperatures and how fast your fan will run. You can tweak this if you really want to, but I just kept it as default. So this will make sure your graphics card runs cooler. It will be a bit louder, but if you have a good cooler on your graphics card, you should be fine. And if it's water cooled, you don't have to mess with this. It's because, I mean, your pump does everything. But anyway, what you're going to do in your settings is you're going to make sure it starts with Windows and it starts minimized. That way it can apply your overclocks when your computer starts up. And you want to make sure everything is clicked here. I don't have GPU voltage because we're not doing that in this video. So yeah, you want to make sure you see on-screen display with MSI Afterburner. You want to make sure that this is disabled, because if you don't, it will mess with the with your game's performance. So what you're going to do is you're going to go over here to more, and if it doesn't show up, I don't know it. Yeah, but anyway, so you want to make sure it's off. Make sure that it doesn't start with the Windows. So yeah, and then your screen capture, you definitely don't want anything. So over here to user interface, you can click these just to help you, like these hints right here that pop up, and the tooltips. Yeah, those will help you with your overclocking. It'll tell you what things do, like this. It'll say displays the current master GPU power limit if it is supported by graphics cards. So you have to have a graphics card that's able to be overclocked, guys. You can't just have a graphics card and then, oh, I'm going to overclock it. No, you got to make sure it's available to be overclocked, and you must make sure that you're not running your standard Intel built-in graphics, because then it won't work. You can't overclock that because that's part of your CPU. But anyway, as you can see, when I go down here, I got my GTX 960 up to 1542 megahertz, and that's quite a good increase over the regular clock of a GTX 960, like without being super clocked or anything. This is a very, very good overclock. I've gotten a lot more performance, and it's great. Honestly, I'll tell you the truth. And it works really nicely. And when you want to save your profile, just click down here to save, and then go to profile 1. And then if you want to have a second profile as like a smaller overclock that you don't really like, you want it to run quieter but you still have good performance as well, you can do that. And without this on, I could only get my GPU to about 110, 115 megahertz. But with the user define on, I could get it up to 135 or 140 crashed for me. So it also depends on the ambient temperature of your room. It depends on your case's cooling. So you want to make sure that everything is good and cool before you want to do this. Plus, you can monitor your GPU temperature unless it's super old school where it doesn't even have a temperature sensor. Valley benchmark, I'll do that right here for you guys actually. Yeah, guys, I think that's it with overclocking your GPU. That's how I did it. As you can see, it was all glitching out because I was trying to record and trying to do that at the same time. But anyway, that's going to be it, guys. See you guys next time.